Okay. I hope everybody can hear me all right. And I hope everything is sounding pretty good. Move us over. So you guys can see what's going on. And that may be just a smidge loud. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. I'm not super overpowered. There we go. Nice. Alright, I hope you guys are enjoying today. Today is a wonderful Tuesday. In my case, it's a later afternoon Tuesday, about 3:10. And it's a very special day because it is May the 4th. So, May the 4th be with us. I got called out. I want to go ahead and give a thank you / shout out / whatever else I can give to AR Video Games, who called me out earlier this morning. I think there's a pretty good time difference between where he is and I am. I think there's about a 6-hour difference. But at any rate, he called me out and said, "Oh no, he's a fake fan. He's not streaming on May the 4th for Star Wars." So I am going to stream some Star Wars for May the 4th. Now, I may not do one game. I'm kind of wanting to do a little bit of a smorgasbord of games that I have. I have a ton of Star Wars games. There's no way I would be able to show all of them, but my hope is for just a little while to play through a couple of them and show them off and have fun with those. So that's the idea. Hey there, how you doing, bud? Hope everything's going well on May the 4th. So you also may be asking yourself why I have these overlays. These new overlays are exclusive for Star Wars, exclusive for May the 4th. They're part of... Today we're going to be the... we're not just the Retro Room, we're the Retro Alliance. And so just basic Star Wars style overlays made for the purpose of doing that. I don't have any fancy stinger transitions or anything like that, so if it switches, it'll probably just be kind of a hard switch, but that's okay. Oh, I gotta load. We'll walk back into the Kedgen base and we'll kind of start doing this one again. So, are you having a good May the 4th so far? I'm curious. This is I got called out by someone this morning saying I should stream. I need to stream on May the 4th. I'm a fake fan, so. Which, I am not a fake fan. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. Let's get these ready. Actually, my screen's a little bit too big. This won't change anything on your end. But I couldn't see my ammo counter there. There we go.
Fire!
That worked out okay. There. That's what I was looking to do. I guess I picked up the light goggles again. I don't know. Okay, now I do think... Let's go back to controls. This is a little... I made mention of this last time. Okay, you know, it's all good. It should be good. It just feels weird to get back into the hang of, because it's real sensitive. Like, I'm barely touching the thumbstick, and it is just insane. Alright. Are there no shields around? There's some shields around here, right? No, I guess not. I know there's some in the next room, or in the other room, so we're okay. Nice. LOL, yeah, you a fake fan. True Star Wars fans know that Spock is really a Sith. Spock is not. Good sweet lord. This is gonna be a whole stream of that, is it? It's gonna be a whole stream of me talking about the Star Trek versus Star Wars. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Star Trek. I really like The Next Generation. The old stuff's fine. The Next Generation, in my opinion, is superior, but that's just my own opinion. But, freaking, it's like those, what is it, that meme? It's like you're a wizard Harry, or you're a wizard Vader, something like that, and then Gandalf said it or whatever, and you're like, those aren't even the same things. don't need that.
Looks pretty cold in there.
It is. Hard to gear you when you shoot the blaster. Hard to hear you. Oh, okay. I'll turn that down a bit. Let's do... Turn it down to maybe there. See if that's any better. Any better? And if I have to turn myself up a little bit, I can do that. You're a hairy wizard. Well, yeah, I mean, that could be too. All right. Oh, I hate these things. I forgot. Okay, cool. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Like I said, if something pops up and it's not as comfortable, then just let me know.
Jeez, it's freezing in here.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. You can't touch the floor in there. I don't know why. Oh, I forgot about this though. I forgot you could even turn the temperature down there. See, now I can go in there and not die. But, or turn the temperature up. But, I never used it. I never... You can just, so long as you don't touch the ground in that room, and you just kind of walk around the brim at the top, up here, you'll never freeze. You'll be fine. I've always done that, because you have to do it anyway. I don't know. Let's see. No, I better stick with this one. Because I forgot there's more of those drones. So this is one of my... Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. I'm going to turn it down on my end just a smidge as well. There we go. I can hear it in my headphones as well. You better have Super Star Wars in your lineup. I don't know. I actually passed... I have one of them in there. I actually passed Super Star Wars... or I did all but the Falcon levels, I think. At the very end. Not the Falcon levels, I'm sorry. The Death Star levels at the very end, which I have to do. Perfect throw. But yeah, I'll have something like that in the I'll have a couple of those in there, I'm sure, or one of those in the lineup. I don't want this to be super stupid long, and I don't want it to be super ridiculously hard to follow, because there's so many different games, so many great Star Wars games. But I figure some people on May the 4th might enjoy seeing a Star Wars game or two, and I definitely prefer the retro. I don't mind the newer, like obviously Jedi Fallen Order is amazing. But I personally like this one right here and KOTOR. Just those are my big ones. Yeah, I'll have one of those in the lineup though, for sure. I had a couple. Well, I had something else too. We'll see what all comes up, what all happens event wise, but. Hopefully, if something does pop up and this ends up being decently, those are so loud, decently successful or popular, then I'll get to showcase a couple of great games. If not, then I'll still play some good games, but I may not showcase quite as many. Okay, so I remember how this is all laid out. This game is also a fairly tough game. Thought I was gonna lose some health there. If you don't know what it's not a tough game not necessarily in terms of difficulty. Come on, Kyle. There we go. But it is. I say in terms of difficulty. It's a fairly difficult game in terms of figuring out where you need to go. I'll go ahead and use a back to tank. The controls, by the way, if you see me jumping, that's because the controls are different on this than they are on the Xbox and, well, PC for that matter. Since A is over here on the side, A is where B was, and I played this game first on the Xbox. So when I'm using an item, it's X on the Xbox. It's actually still Y here, so that button's the same. But jump is reversed with go back to default gun, which is really weird. So let's go ahead and save. And we'll change. I don't know what the reason of this is. I changed this config several times, but I never go. I mean, there's all you can see there's all kinds of like back to tanks and such up there. But there's also a whole bunch of turrets, and if I go in there with those turrets, they'll shoot me. So I don't want that. See? They shoot up the stairs further than I thought they could. That's dangerous. Okay, well, we're not doing that. I'm gonna flip this switch right here. Yeah, I forgot they could freaking shoot that far. That's dangerous. Yeah. Also, if you see me switching guns a whole bunch, that's why. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot this was on the Switch. I can't play my Switch. I have to buy a new Joy-Con. The left controller's doing that some thumbstick drift thing. I don't know if they're still doing it, but Nintendo did have a thing where within a certain amount of time, if you had drift, you could actually get a new Joy-Con straight from them. So I know that they say that they deny it's a problem, but at the same time, they do have some stuff in place to help with that. So I don't know. It may be worth checking out. I'm playing these on the. I like the Joy-Con, but man, I early on was worried that it was going to be a little fragile, and so I'm actually playing this with the. Switch Pro controller. I bought 2 of those back in the day to help out. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this switch real quick, and then I'm gonna go up the elevator. I'll have to check it out. Started doing it about yeah, they're decently fragile. It's a very similar problem to what they had with the 64 controller, which I would have expected they would have avoided doing, but apparently not. Let's go ahead and flip these off. Yeah, I believe they're doing a thing. Wait, who shot at me? Oh, him. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that should be the room I came in at the very beginning. It is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Pro controllers are still pretty expensive. I had a lot of credit early on, and so I got it with the credit, but they are decently pricey, so I understand that. I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Something's up. You're in one. I think there's something bad in one of these. I just can't tell which. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, it's worthwhile. There's a prisoner. Ah, he's got nothing on him. That's him. That's what I was looking at. Interrogation drones. They weren't hitting me a bunch of times. Oh, hey, thermal detonators. They weren't hitting me a bunch of different times. They just hit you once, and then you're poisoned, basically. Which is a bummer, because that's not what they do. They don't poison you. They're supposed to give you, like, truth serum or something. But... Which truth serum, I did a thing. I was looking at it. Truth serum doesn't actually make you tell the truth. It just kind of like... It's the equivalent of medically getting drunk and then talking, and then you still have to combine it with clever questions. If they're trying to get you to admit something, it has to be like a very pointed thing they're trying to get you to admit, and then they ask it in a roundabout way. They did an experiment with Vsauce, I think, where he took it and they were trying to get him to admit he had a sister and that he had a channel specifically named something. And then instead of asking him, do you have a sister, yes or no, he wouldn't say anything. They would slide things in like, hey, what does your sister like to do? And he would, he would say, she likes to do this. Well, that that was an admission that he that he had a sister. It was really interesting, so to see how that worked. It was to me. They did a whole thing on it, and I really liked it. But I'm a nerd. I like stuff like that, honestly. So. Okay. I'm gonna finally get some shields out of this. I'm gonna use this sound of this stuff to break things up here. One more. I'd like to get to the Jedi Temple. Those are some of the most fun levels, honestly. That and in my opinion, that and the last 2 levels are probably my absolute favorite. That took me from 0 to 100. That's perfect. A lot of those won't do that. They'll just take you. I'm gonna go to the laser room, but then I'm gonna save my game there because that room always gets me. At least once. It got me last time. You guys saw it. Okay, I gotta... Did it get me? Yes. There we go. You agree on the... Whoops. On the, levels being the funnest? Yeah, these are... I didn't... So, this is potentially controversial. But it's news to me. And it still remains news to me that I see it perpetuated. Wait.
Give up, rebel.
They know I'm here. They just... That's bulletproof glass, bud.
Nowhere to hide.
I'm not trying to hide. I'm in a window. You can see... You guys are all gonna die from radioactive exposure anyway. Okay.
Get clear. Watch the line.
Oh.
Public scum.
Glad they looked really closely at those trip mines. Dang it. I'm gonna take him down. I got this. There we go. So yeah, it was to me this is a fairly controversial thing. This is still a bit loud in my ear, so one second. I can hear it, but I can hear myself a lot better. My goodness, the crackling of some of this is a little loud in my ears. It's not balanced the same way in my ears as it is on the broadcast, so if you guys are hearing things and they don't sound right, I sound imbalanced, I'm too quiet, I'm too loud, let me know. I want to make sure it sounds good for you guys, more so than even myself. It's me. Okay. And then you can't sneak by that, but you can if I have one still. Oh, that wasn't a good throw. That won't do it. You can throw a thermal detonator kind of against the wall over here, like that. That may be good enough. Perfect. Yeah. And then now you can do this. Yeah. Good, okay, that's what I was hoping. So uh-oh. It's this room again. That's not where I thought I was gonna be taken anywhere but that room. I got thermal detonators for it, I'm fine. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Let's see. Should probably go ahead and save the game, actually. This gets pretty tough. There we go. Oh yeah, controversy. Apparently a lot of people believe that Jedi Academy is the superior of these 2 games. Good enough. And that hurts him but doesn't kill him. Oh, that did alright. There should be a guy over here. Did he already run over here? He ran over here, okay. But a lot of people apparently think Academy was better, and I think it was because of the level of customization that they could do with the like lightsabers and stuff, which I remember, but I still think this game is superior. I still think that this game... I'm over here. I still think this game is way better. Just in my, I mean, it just scratches all that. Come on, guys. Sometimes they don't pay attention to you, and you gotta shoot them. You gotta mow them down. There we go. I think there's one left, but I heard him, but I don't see him. But yeah, apparently a lot of people thought that Academy was better. It has the same exact moves, but personally I don't like it near as much. I think that this is a better overall game. Definitely more nostalgic for me. Alright. I know I'm doing a lot of saving, but this is the part where it gets tricky. You have to move this crystal, and then you have to shoot this laser, and these lasers take a ton. You take a ton of damage from these lasers real quick. Actually, if I can make it a smidge easier, can I toggle? Nope. Wait. Nope. Okay, that's fine. What is setup? I guess I technically found video options draw. Nope, that's okay. Oh well, son of a gun. That's okay. That's why I did. That's why I saved it there. I was gonna see if I could toggle crouch so that I only had to click it once. But the answer was no. So I'm gonna have to click it and crouch and move around. I hope I didn't just save it where I'm gonna die. No, I didn't move the. I was smart. Okay, cool. You move the crystal. You do this, and you come to the corner and you duck. And you're supposed to stay ducked, because the lasers move around and destroy stuff. And then eventually they get to a fairly fixed pattern. There we are. I'm gonna try and see if I can do this without dying. It's not easy. You can't just go left, I don't think. I believe you have to. Okay. Still got hit, but it wasn't too bad. And then I think you hug this. And okay, cool, we did it. Oh, okay. That's actually fairly hard to do. And then once you do that, it just melts itself down, which I wish it would have done earlier, but you can't. I literally have tried. You can't just wait there for it to melt itself down, because it won't. You have to. It'll actually take time to do that. So, all right, here we go. We're getting close to the end, thank goodness, of this level. Not the end of the game. This is a decently long game, but we're getting close to the end of this. Oh, I forgot. Shoot. I know what I have to do.
No way I can survive in there.
But I have to. I have to poke in there and take his security key and take that damage. Anyway, okay, cool. Yeah, see, games like this, I mean, it was you had to.
These are droid control consoles.
With games like this, you had to do some thinking outside of the box. I'm gonna send a thing real quick if I can. Let's make a There we go. We'll see what happens from that. But we have, like this game, you had to think outside of the box. You couldn't just, like that key, for example. I remember that key took me so long to figure out. Little droid moves way faster. Goodness sakes. Okay. Wait. I have to hit the switch? Or, wait. He's so much harder to control. That's what I wanted. Ah, but I can't. There we go. Oh, he can't use big people doors. That's okay though. Yeah, like I said, yeah, there was a lot of like puzzles. Well, I'll show you. When we get to like the Jedi stuff, I'll get to show you. There's some really cool puzzle solving stuff that kind of comes into effect. This was based off of the older. There were some older games that were for like the PC. There we go. There were some older games that were like from the PC era as well as PlayStation 1. Had some PS2. No, PS1 I think only. It was the last one to have it. And then they kind of started just jumping right into this. This didn't actually come out for the PS2. This came out for the GameCube, which I have a copy of, and it also came out for the Xbox. And I remember loving. I got it for Xbox, but I now have it for GameCube as well. I remember loving this game, and I still love it. But Aspyr had to do a port, and they ported the PC version. I also have the PC version. I guess I should say that. And it's not bad, but it's definitely different. Like you can definitely tell that this is more sensitive for the mouse and keyboard group. I mean, I have the sensitivity all the way down, and this is actually not as bad. The moving is really sensitive, but it's not bad. I know what that is. I don't want to touch it. It won't hurt me, but I don't want to touch it anyway. Oh, well, yeah, there's people. I'm gonna go up the elevator real quick. Who we got up here? Yeah, I only played this on Xbox. Yeah, it's the Xbox. I mean, this is obviously there's some bias to it, but that's not an elevator. That's a platform. The Xbox is the Xbox version, in my opinion, is probably the best way to play this. What I don't understand, honestly, is why they didn't move. Why this isn't Xbox Series X and Xbox One compatible. That's the thing I'm very curious as to. The Academy is. I have Academy on it, but this is only on Switch and PS4. Xbox didn't get a copy, which is a little bit of a bummer because if they had a good version of this on Xbox, I mean, the Switch controller feels really good, but I just feel like the Xbox controller would feel so much more like home. Okay, let's go get some shields real quick, and we're about to head into the next area. Thank goodness. Also, I'll show you this. This is a thing I don't think you could do on the Xbox. I'm going to put the original Xbox version in and try it. I did this for HD, so you can see it well, but on this one, if you hold the Y button, which is the X equivalent, you can actually lean. And I don't think you could do that on the Xbox version. I think when you held the X button, it didn't do anything. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. And I probably should try. I should probably put the original Xbox version in and hold the X button and see if you could lean. You might have been able to. If you could, I never used it. But I may put that up there if they did make it so there.
Lord Desan, this is Admiral Fayar.
Ah, Admiral Fayar, how go our experiments?
As of this moment, they're not going at all. The testing
I don't remember that. It's been so. Yeah, I don't either. But I've played the Xbox version fairly recently.
Mercenaries.
Judging by their ship and the conversations our cameras picked up, I believe it was the pilot Jan Oars and her mercenary partner Kyle.
Yeah, so I mean, anybody who is a Star Wars fan who watches this, whether that be during the stream or whether it be post the stream, I'm gonna leave this up. Obviously, I love Star Wars. Anybody who is looking at this, I think Thumb Brothers was asking originally. I was on his stream a while back and we were talking. And he was talking about what is canon and what is not canon when it comes to Castlevania and when it comes to Star Wars. Castlevania is a little easier, I think, than... You've seen the TMNT remake? No, I have not. I have not seen that. I'd love to see it, but I haven't yet seen it.
Those crystals you're holding are very much like those found in a Jedi's lightsaber.
But that's impossible, isn't it? You can't just
what was I saying? Oh,
Everything we know about the Force
Castlevania canon's a little bit easier. Most things are canon in Castlevania, with the exception of Legends, which, if you remember Legends as a legend, then you'll remember that. And then Lords of Shadow. Those are pretty well the only non-canon that I can think of. if you go to Star Wars, it's really tough.
Yes. We lost contact with them shortly before receiving the transmission.
I figured you'd be all over that
now
game.
We fear that the colony has been captured by the remnant.
What systems is it on? When you said remake, I was thinking that I think you were talking about the movie. I know they did a 2000. They did one in the latest one that I remember was like in 2010 or 11 or something like that. And it wasn't. It was Into the Shadows, I think it was, and I didn't care for it. I would love to play. I'd love to play a remade like Turtles in Time. I'd be all over that. I'm actually going to be building an arcade rig, hopefully fairly soon, with just some spare parts I have lying around. And sadly, I can't buy the arcade machines because it's ridiculously expensive and also super hard to come by. But yeah, I'd love to take a look at it though. I definitely would love if it's a Turtles in Time style thing. I'd love to.
This meteor storm gives us great cover. Everything's closed up. They'll never see us coming.
Good. The colony should be a few clicks out. I'll scout things out from the air while you head into the mine. Give me a shout when you find out what's going on.
Will do.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Shredder's Revenge comes out sometime this year. Switch, PS4, and Xbox looks like the arcade style. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look into that. I love the TMNT games. We were, Ann and I were just talking about that yesterday, in fact. I was talking about all the different arcade games I missed, and TMNT was on her list, and I don't think you usually could walk through that, but okay. And AR Video Games, hey! Welcome in. I appreciate you for coming in. I did make an announcement earlier on letting them know that you called me out on this, so I had to do it. I know there's a bit of a time difference, so I apologize. When you sent me the original message, it was like I have to see what time it was, but it was like 7 something in the morning. May have been even earlier, 6 or 7 in the morning. And I know there's a little bit of a time disparity, so I'm sorry it took so long, because I'm imagining by about your time it's almost 10 probably p.m. if my time zones work well. But here it's only about
better try not to attract too much attention.
It's only about 4 o'clock p.m. here. So I think there's about a 6-hour time disparity between us. Yeah. I decided to jump on with some more of this. I'll probably do, like I said, a little bit of a smorgasbord. I'll try and do a couple of games that are Star Wars featured. It's 3 in the morning there? So there's an 11-hour disparity? I am sorry. Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say, I think there's a 6-hour difference between us, but there might have been, yeah. You scared me though, because I'm sitting there going, oh man, I waited way too long. I felt bad. Okay, I have to remember how to do this. This is I remember this being tough. The artist minds are frustratingly difficult in some ways. I'm glad I can see exactly where that light stops. Thank goodness. Okay. Have to be careful. Go down here and pick up a bowcaster and some ammo for it. But you can very easily fall right into that Nickelodeon slime down there and be done. Yeah, I was worried about that. I think I'm gonna do. I want to do a little bit more of this because I had started it last time just for the variety stream. But I want to do I kind of want to feature a couple of Star Wars games, some popular ones. I had a Super Star Wars asked for, so I'll probably pop one of those in for sure. And then I've been playing Returnal. I'm addicted, man. It's such a fun game. I want to play Returnal. I just I don't have a PS5 yet. That's the only thing that's stopping me from it. I'm so excited about it. Is it? I'm curious. Is it like is it kind of like Aliens Colonial Marines, like that kind of eerie, creepy, or I haven't really gotten to see much on it except for that it's really good. In most cases, except for well, I guess I've seen. Did I sound the alarm? I think I might have. Turn those off. I think I'm... Did I sound the alarm, or...? Yes. There we go. Okay. I turned the spotlights off, so I should be okay. The atmosphere and the setting is incredible. I'm so excited about... I know that I know that the game journalists have been all... There we go. I know the game journalists have been all, reminds me of the mix of Aliens, Metroid, and Control. That's good. I'm actually playing through Control again today. Or not today, but I started playing again a couple days ago through it, and it's, that game's awesome. It's weird, but it's definitely awesome. And I loved Aliens, too. And, well, I like Metroid, honestly, so that's... I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to play it. Journalists are, well, I mean, we Kotaku, I think, which we... How do you miss a target moving that slow? I was officially trained at Stormtrooper Academy. I think I got it. There we go. No wonder we lost in Gears against the other two. Well, we lost in Gears, but we didn't. We were pretty darn good in Halo. Who else is shooting me? The other side? Son of a gun. Okay, hold on. I think I can hit it from here. Nope. Can't even quite see it. There it is. Okay, that's plenty. I've got back to tanks for days. So I'm telling you, it's not something that I can actually. I don't think I can express it aptly. But the controls in this are so much more loosey-goosey than they are in the original Xbox version, just because of it being a port. Okay, I have to remember. I believe all but one of these fall as well. Maybe it's just one falls. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to play Return. I like I said, I think Kotaku. I mean, obviously, you and I have shared some opinions. AR on Kotaku. But yeah, I believe it was them, and maybe one other publication, but we're like panning the game and making it out to be really. Oh shoot! But we're making it out to be. What I think somebody called it. No, I don't think this was Kotaku, but I think somebody was calling it calling the protagonist Space Karen because of her haircut. I think it was, but still, and they, I guess, associated that with everything else about her. And I don't know why. I don't know. Like I'm excited. I want to get a PS5 for Ragnarok, but Returnal is something I would definitely not balk at being able to play in the interim. But I've looked around and there's still PS5s are still dry. I would think, me personally, and I'm, maybe I'm just silly, but I would think that that you would want, Sony specifically would want people to be able to buy the console, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. They've talked about replenishing stocks, and that's good. That's all good and all, but like when I'm saying replenish a stock, I'm saying don't send 2 or 3 to a store, right? You're mass manufacturing these because you're using the money that your past console entry had. Oh, you can, by the way, you can absolutely shoot yourself if these bounce off the wall. So I'm gonna try to not do that. Ah! Go away. I got more ammo here, so I can just take that. I'm actually in shock these journalists aren't praising the characters. It's an older woman. How many times do you get to protagonist of the video game? Should be all over that. Demon Souls remake is great. I know. I have Demons. I have actually. I don't know why or how. I have a Korean copy of Demon Souls for the PS3, and fortunately the PS3 wasn't region locked. So I don't know why I have a Korean copy, but I do. No, it's not a Korean copy. I have a Korean copy of Call of Duty. I have a Chinese copy, excuse me, of Demon Souls. I don't know why, but I seem to have one. I also agree with you on the journalist thing. I mean, you and I also, yet again, we got to have words on the shoot, the article about diversity, we'll say, to keep things simple. I never played it on PS3. Yeah, it was really good. I imagine the remake is going to be 10,000 times better. Because it was before they had refined it and made it worthwhile and all that. There's a secret also down here, and it's a little thing with thermal detonators. If I can get it without getting crushed, I'm going to. There we go. You can very easily just get crushed. But the reason this is handy...
I'm not sure, but ours could be next. Is it the rebel? Probably. So keep your weapon ready. Hey, do this.
It's a little tricky though, because you can absolutely hit the lips of those, the lip of that right there, and blow yourself up. The remake was great. Yeah, so it's in the original, it was a lot of fun, but it was tricky for sure. Is it going up or down? It's going down, right? Yeah, cool. Come on, get out, Kyle. Thank you. Yeah, you can. I've died in a very dumb fashion, getting smashed between that platform and the little hidey hole there. So you'd just be able to wait, right? Yeah, there we go. Step back. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The old one. I'd love to play the new one though. I'm excited to play the new one. So no, we were talking about that article about diversity, and yet again, I'm not here to get political or anything on it, but I do want to opine. A lot of people were saying that the article was... Wait a minute. What happened? Something's up here. Something's not right. Okay, there it just wasn't starting. That, and I'm still waiting on my on the next Final Fantasy 7. Art was so good. I need to finish 100% on it. Yeah. Final Fantasy 7 remake was awesome. The music, they nailed the music. Trip mines. I am out of back to tanks. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, cool. Ah, shoot. There we go. Where are you? Ah, gotcha. I can't shoot you through the thing, though. There we go. I'm a little uneasy. I need to back to tank, but that'll be okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying we were talking about that article, and it was frustrating to me to read it. A lot of people were commenting that they really liked the article and that they read the article, and okay, that's fine. So I decided to take the time to read it, and let's see. When it comes to diversity in games or anything, I just don't care. If the main character or any character is any color or sexuality, any background, that's cool. I just want to know if the game is fun. Exactly. My opinion on that is very similar. If you make a game and the story, there's going to be 4 guys coming. I'm going to see if I can nail them all with one. Got it. They got some shots off, though, sadly. I don't want you to write your game story around a character that you had to put in the game. I want you to design a genuinely interesting and fun character. Sorry, I'm being a little paranoid, but I've got so little life right now. I'm gonna save a different save, just in case. Out of space, please delete for a new save. That's, how do you go out of space on something this big? Okay. We'll delete this. And we'll delete that. That'll be fine. Okay. So, yeah, don't force your character to be anything, right? Don't write a story about a character. And that's why... Whoops. Oh, crud. Between a rock and a hard place here. Goodness sakes. That's what I was expecting to happen, but it didn't happen on time, or the time I thought it was going to happen. So that's why I got shot down. Yeah, write a story about a character that is genuinely important to you. And then, once you've done that, the character... People like the character. They don't care. They won't care. But when you start forcing the character to be things because the story... It doesn't fit the story, but the people are demanding that this character be something that wasn't in line with your vision of the game, you know. I have a big problem with journalists nowadays anyway, man, especially these big... Yeah, me too. I agree. I mean... Whoops. My thing about it, and I've said this before, I don't want to politic. If I want to play video games. If I wanted to go politicking, I'd become an activist. I'm not an activist. I'm not interested in being an activist. I'm interested in playing games and having fun. Okay, where do those guys come flooding in from? Back there, right? Or down here? You know what? That wasn't what I meant to... Oh, you know, that was what I meant to do. We're good. Okay, bye. Why did that not kill you? If you do it with the left trigger, it's a proximity mine. And that way, if anyone gets close to it, it just blows up. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't kill him. Let's see. So they all just seem to care about their review, getting their review out first, no matter the quality or if they actually finished it. They're obsessed with clickbait. Yeah. No, I saw that thing you sent. I didn't know how to respond best to that because that's where they came from.
Hey, we got him.
I don't care. Okay. Better be some backed in here. There's some backed in there. Thank goodness. I can't remember the last time I read a review. Yeah, that's exactly my thinking. Is you put an article up and I liked it, but I don't remember if I commented. I don't think I got to comment on it. But it was about them not finishing the games before they tell you about the game. It's absolutely ridiculous that, like, for example, I can tell you what I do and don't like about this game. Right now, if I'm being completely honest, the first part of this game, especially for someone who's played it a couple of times, right? But if I was a fresh person coming into the game and this is what I thought it was, all of it, it's okay. This part of the game, the first 4 levels-ish to me, are a solid 6 out of 10. They're not great. They're a little overwhelming. You'll die a bunch. I died a bunch. I don't know how you just ate the bowcaster, but okay. But there's nothing to write... I mean, here there's nothing to write home about when it comes to the first 4 levels, specifically. It is a traditional first-person shooter. When you get past the first 4 levels and you start being able to do some other stuff... Whoops. I'm glad that you guys decided to, like, shift around in an audible format. If it's brand new to you, you're probably gonna wander around a little bit, and you're gonna wander around a little bit. You're gonna have a little trouble finding things. You're gonna have to backtrack. The first 4 levels are just a little rough. This game, however, when you get past the first 4 levels, is insanely good for a number of reasons. You start getting more abilities. You start getting more, like, it's so good. And so I can say that overall, the first few levels, right, the first couple of hours of gameplay are and then everything after that's amazing. So this game is easily brought up to a solid, I'd say 8.5 out of 10 for me, at least, when you start getting into those moves. But you have to play it all the way through to that point. You have to get past the first couple of hours of the game. Nobody likes to do that anymore, though, because it takes time. And like you said, if it's not out first, then people don't click it. running back and forth. You're not supposed to have guns, you're minors. And I don't mean minors in the sense of they're too young to own a gun. I mean they're actual minors, but that's okay. Yeah, so anyway, that's me. I'm 100% with you. It's not all... You know, I don't know. If I were going to be a game journalist, I would want 3 things to be the case, right? One is I'd want to look at the work as it stands alone. I don't care how it relates to real world anything. Politics, relevance, none of that. I don't care about it. Number 2, I would want the game review to be as thorough and complete as I could make it. And that means that would require me to pass the game, at very least. It would probably require me to sample a couple of modes if there were more than just single player and multiplayer. And then lastly... I just stood there. And then lastly, when I published it, I would be publishing it with critiques that could be constructive criticisms, right? I wouldn't want to post anything bashing anybody. I wouldn't want to post anything making anybody just overly glorified. I would want that critique to be something that if I took the negative to the reviewer. Okay. Are we still good here? Do I need I don't need any more batteries, I don't think. Okay. If I took the critique to the reviewer, they would look at it and go, okay, next game we make, we're going to do that. I haven't listened to a review in years and years. I try everything I'm interested in myself, and I'll just buy it. If it sucks, I sell it. No big deal. That's true. I know not everybody can afford multiple games a year, so I completely understand when people look into reviews. I just feel bad for them, the qualities. Yeah, it is. Well, it's because it's the same reason that... It's the same reason that television sucks nowadays, in my opinion. There's some good shows and decent movies that come out, but like, we'll go to Star Wars, but we'll keep it relevant to this particular topic because I think I can segue really nicely. The sequel trilogy, in my opinion, was... 7 was okay. 8 was a hot load of garbage, and then, which I still enjoy some aspects of. Okay, I have to remember how to do this really quickly, sorry. I have to remember. So the tricky piece about this is, I'll show through the window so I can show you real quick. There's a little elevator down there. There is a garbage scow that'll come in, or a mining scow rather, and then they close all the doors and the elevator off, and then when they do that, they like superheat the room, the whole room. It'll turn red. And then once they superheat the room for a little bit, the scow goes out. I'm gonna save my game here because I don't remember the pattern of this, and I do remember dying a lot. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a meh. Yeah, so going into what I was saying, the prequel, like, I still need to check out The Mandalorian. You absolutely do. The Mandalorian is phenomenal. It's very well done. And the Clone Wars, for that matter, if you haven't seen, there's 7 seasons of the Clone Wars. If you haven't seen all 7 seasons of that, the first 2 seasons are a little rough. First season's a little slow. Second season picks up. 3, 4, I mean, it's basically a boulder that rolls downhill or uphill. How do I say it? It gets better. It gets good really quick. That's what I'm trying to say. And then Mando ties very neatly into it, which I think is great. So, okay, I have to remember where. I know I need to go down there, and that platform doesn't open for me. Hold on. I saved the game. I remember. I just don't remember exactly how that whole thing works. Yeah, I highly recommend The Mandalorian, though. I think it's really good. I'm excited to see. Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a show that they tease at the very end of season 2 that's going to tie in that I'm excited to see. But I don't want to spoil any of that because if I name what that all is, it'll spoil something big that happens in the Mando. So I don't want that to happen. When it comes to Star Wars, I'm familiar with the 9 films, Rogue One, Fallen Order, and those 2 Force Unleashed games. Familiar with the 9 films, Rogue One. Did you not get to see Solo? If you didn't, I'd like to watch The Mandalorian, Clone Wars, and some of the older books too. Yeah, so the older books are legends, excuse me, and they're pretty good. I mean, there's definitely some bad ones, like, I don't want to pick on it. It's a legend to have it, and I'm so happy that I do have it, but there's a book by Alan Foster Dean that came out around the time that around the time that, A New Hope came out. After A New Hope came out, before Empire came out. And he wrote it called Splinter of the Mind's Eye. It's really weird. Vampire, werewolf, fantasy. I do recommend, if you haven't seen Solo... Okay. I think this pump will let me down when the room superheats. I'll probably die, but that's okay. I highly recommend Solo. It's not perfect, but it lost a lot of traction. I think I'm gonna die here, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Okay. I knew that was gonna happen, so I just... Revan has to be my favorite book out of the ones I've read. I really love... Revan's good. I really like the Darth Bane trilogy. Thumb Brothers, welcome in. Solo was pretty good. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Solo got overshadowed... Whoops, I should load the right game. Solo got really overshadowed because of, this one. There we go. Solo got really overshadowed because of the Episode 8 controversy. Episode 8 was rough, to say the least, and, yeah, I know Rian Johnson was trying to, what was his word? Subvert expectations was I guess the token phrase of the day. And he did, but he also wasted a lot of potential and a lot of great stuff that could have happened. And so because of that, Solo got overshadowed, and Solo actually ends up being, I mean, did we need an origin story for Han that was on the silver screen? Probably not. But it was fun. There's a really good book, and I believe it's a canon book too. I could be wrong. Maybe it may be Legends. I have to check. But there is a really good book called Scoundrels in the canon that goes over some of the interesting points of young Han and young Lando because of Force Awakens. Yeah, well, Force Awakens did decent in the Episode 8 as well, but Force Awakens kind of overshadowed as well. Yeah, well, so the thing about Episode 7. For fans is that it was almost entirely fan service, right? It was almost a cut and paste of I have to remember where in the world I'm going here, because I think there's a I'm pretty sure I have to get in that elevator down there, but we'll see what happens. If not, I can get back out of the room. But I'm pretty sure that's what has to happen. Yeah, a lot of people, The Force Awakens, a lot of people like The Force Awakens because Episode 4, I think Force Awakens did crazy in the box office, kind of reboot. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. It was very similar to Episode 4. Nope, can't do it. I gotta go before the door shuts. I'm pretty darn sure, though, it's the elevator that I've got to take down. Solo wasn't bad, but I think it would have been better if they did it like they did Mando. That would have been okay. I'd have been alright with that. Yeah, so Solo kind of had pressured the box office to do well, but that was unrealistic. Yeah, well, yeah, so, I mean, Rian Johnson was definitely the big... So, it was a big deal for... Can I not? Yeah, no, it just doesn't do it. Well, I'm gonna die again, but that's okay. There's a platform I need to get into down here, but I'm missing a piece of it. But now I'm trapped inside the room, so that doesn't matter where in the room you are. I feel like John Boyega's character started off with potential, but then became Rey. Yeah, he did. Well, so, yeah, well, I agree. Oh, and I don't like Rey. Being clear, I like Daisy Ridley. I think she's okay. Like, she in and of herself, she's a completely inoffensive, and I think she's a talented actor. But I'm sitting there and I've read all these books, and I've read all these books, and I learned there's literally 400, 500, 600 books out there. I don't even remember, and I'm including Young Jedi Knights material and stuff. I know that there's only, but of the Legends, there was only 140 that were canon at that time, and the new canon came in. But I'm including Young Jedi Knights. I've read like 300 and something, almost 400 books, and all of them had this really like nobody. I mean, I'm not saying that there were no plot devices, but in a lot of those cases, you don't like Ray. This is gonna. That's fine. I'm okay with it's an unpopular opinion, but I stand by it. I've had this argument with a good buddy of mine who loved Ray for a while, and then all of a sudden was just like, I get your point. So my thing about it is Ray's a good, like, she's a nice and likable character. Oh shoot! I forgot the tram. I'll just use the tram system. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Mandatory damage or whatever. I do know you can't touch that purple thing or it'll kill you immediately. Okay. I didn't bring the tram in though, so I'm gonna have to do it the long way. Yeah, so here's my reason why, and I'll explain. I've watched these movies. So let's take it from the. We'll forget the books for a minute. I know how you feel, man, being a huge fan of the franchise and just seeing where I'm looking at you. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the new one was fun, I guess, fun action movie. But if you're into Mortal Kombat lore, it doesn't really. I mean, they didn't even have it. Mortal Kombat's supposed to be a tournament. They didn't even have a tournament. It was just random people attacking random people in random places. It was fun to watch. The abilities were cool to see, and they did some characters. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but they did some characters. They made some characters look really cool in terms of the. They made some characters look really cool in terms of like the design, the costume, and the powers. Kano carried the new MK movie, in my opinion. Kano's character was pretty fun. I thought he was a funny character, for sure. I definitely didn't like, I don't want to spoil it. I definitely didn't like the main character, we'll say that. And that's a big problem. Oh, I have a rant on Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely was not a huge fan of the main one. I was a little bit miffed. Okay, I'm sorry I'm running around. I have to figure out, there's a vent. And it's not letting me down there, and that vent, I'm pretty darn sure is supposed to let me down underneath the thing. It's a very good possibility that maybe I'm just going down in it at the wrong time. So I'm gonna check. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Maybe it's right after the platform lifts up. I'll see. I'm not changing my rating, and nor should you. Okay. No, it still doesn't. It still doesn't. Because what I need to do is I need to get down into that elevator there, and there's some heating coils down there that I gotta shoot out. I hate the new MK movie. The more I think about it, I won't sour the stream of my reasons, though. Well, I mean, it's good to have those types of opinions too. I know it went crazy and viral and all this other stuff, and I'm fine with that. But like, I personally, as much as I thought that this new one had some cool stuff in it, I really liked the. I really liked 95. That was the first. I watched it at a birthday party. Pretty darn close to that year, actually, and I remember just loving it. I watched it probably. I don't know. I probably watched it 20 times. But they actually had a tournament. I have an almost 35-minute review. Have you already posted it? If you've already posted it and I missed it, I will go back and watch that because I would love to see your review on it. yeah, I would love to see your review on it. I think if you've already posted it, I've missed it, so I need to go back and watch it, but I will definitely do that. Son of a gun, I just took... Son of a gun. If you're curious as to why I'm son of a gunning, I accidentally drank Bacta, which you're not supposed to drink Bacta, you're supposed to bathe in it, but I genuinely love the 95 film. I know it's cheesy, and the CG sucks, but I do too. Well, see, here's the thing. It was a tournament. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude about this, but the new one has no Mortal Kombat tournament. It's literally an entire story about, and I'm not spoiling anything by saying this, upcoming in the, okay, I will be there for sure. I'm excited about that. There's no tournament. It's literally just people trying to subvert the other people from entering into the tournament that never occurs. And to some level, it's successful because it never occurs. So I keep meaning to start horror movie reviews on my channel, but then my brain takes over and I just don't follow. Sometimes it's hard to make content. It's really hard. One of the things, I mean, I'm working on a new card video, and it's super well, mine's a little bit more equipment based in that case, but it's also harder to do it because I have to make time to sit down and just do something by myself, and that's okay, but I'd much rather stream or do something with Anna, or because I can sit there and talk with somebody and enjoy that time. I understand. Although I'd love to watch some horror movie reviews. If you do make some and they pop up, let me know. Well, I have your guys' channels with bell notifications on all, so I will I'll hear it when it comes out. But yeah, I don't understand this. Those heating coils. There's a window in the way right now. I'm meant to get down there, and I meant to shoot out those heating coils. I'm gonna, there is another way down there, I'm fairly certain. Well, I'm sealed in, I'm gonna die. Never mind. I think there's one other way that maybe, I may be able to go underneath that, so I'm gonna try it. Anyway. Respect you for starting that new channel with the cards and stuff, man. I keep wanting to add stuff to my channel, but I don't, just because of overthinking it. Yeah, it happens. I mean, you want to make... for me, I can't speak for you. I'm pretty sure that this is similar, but I don't want to speak for you, put words in your mouth. I want the content to be good, is the thing. When I'm streaming, I'm more focused on having fun, but even sometimes if I don't feel that the gameplay is fun, like right now, I'm in a loop. I'm enjoying talking with you guys, but I'm in a loop. I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on. If I can't figure it out, I'm going to swap over to another Star Wars game, showcase that, talk with you guys. It's a little easier. When I'm making content specifically about something I'm passionate about, which in my case are cards, in your case is maybe games or horror movies or any combination, it's a lot tougher because that content that you're passionate about, you want to do justice to, and you want to do justice to your audience as well. And it's, oh, if I know I find myself in the, well, if I can't do this, then I'm not going to do the whole thing. If I can't make this one shot work perfectly, I just, the whole project's scrapped, and I'm like, I gotta stop thinking that way and just get it out there in the best format that I can get it in there, get it out, so. But, that's me. I mean, that you guys, it may not be quite the same with you guys. But anyway, I don't know. Going to the Star Wars thing, which I think kind of marries it all in, is, they wanted diversity with Rey. They wanted diversity with Rey. They wanted her to be this, hey guys, just stopping by to say hi, can't stay. Well, hey Heaps, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you just for stopping by and saying hi. We're playing Star Wars games today. Today we started up. Retro Room is the Stanley Kubrick of YouTube. I wish I had that much talent, but if I work hard enough, maybe one day I will. For now, I'll settle for some indie director that no one talks about, but except for on occasion. But I appreciate that. But yeah, thank you for stopping in, Heaps. We're playing Star Wars games. I'm doing a little bit of everything. So I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out why my elevator is not going down. So if I can't figure that out here in the next little bit, I'm gonna have to call this one for a little bit. I'm going to pass this game eventually probably on stream, but the intention of this was just to kind of show off a bunch of games. Darn autocorrect. Yeah, it takes the extra A's. I love Jedi Outcast. Enjoy the stream a few days back. Yeah, you encouraged me not to. Well, I gotta not get shot by this. You encouraged me to keep going. I was a little embarrassed with it, but you pushed me to keep going, and I'm sure glad that that you did. So, I appreciate it. I'm a little frustrated at this. I remember that there is an elevator that I have to go down. It's that little elevator, but it's not going all the way down for some reason. So I'm missing some aspect of it. Because I remember I have to go down there and shoot out the heating coils, but I can't for the life of me figure out why it won't descend. It's here, and that's the elevator, and those are where the heating coils are. But once the next ship comes in, I can't get down there to shoot the heating coils. I remember there's some, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't remember any of these doing anything. They don't. And then when I get on this, it doesn't do anything either. So I guess I'm just going to... maybe I'm missing a control panel. Let's just take a look at this camera real quick here. Never descends the whole way. It's supposed to, I think, but it's not doing that. But yeah, so what I was saying about kind of tying everything back in was that I guess what frustrated me about it is they did all these videos with they did all these movies and these books with like Rey and don't seal the door on me. I hear the scout coming in. Where is it? They did all these movies with yeah, I've been working and lurking but enjoying the stream nonetheless. Well, thank you for being here, Zombie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming in and taking a peek. I understand the lurking part, so no worries there. But I just appreciate you for being willing to drop in the first place. Thank you so much. But so anyway, I don't think I know that that's where the coil. You know what? Actually, I might be remembering a thing. I might be. It's also equally possible that I'm not. But I'm gonna take a peek. And if this isn't it, we'll call it this way. If this isn't the way to progress, then I'll switch out to another game for the fun of it, and take a peek at what I'm overlooking. I know that there's a little elevator that takes me down there. I shoot out the heating coils, and then I need to get on a garbage scow. I remember all that, but I am missing the little elevator that takes me under there. But I believe I remember something. It will involve that tram, but I don't think it involves it immediately. I believe there's a door. Let me go back real quick. No, yeah, what I was saying is I like the I'll go back down here. I like the original Star Wars movies, right? So 4, 5, and 6, and that's what I grew up on. It's what I started out on. I go and I watch 4, 5, and 6, and I watch things like Luke Skywalker training really hard and learning how to get powerful, and I look at him and I watch him fail. If you look at episode 4, if you look at really any of the episodes 4 through 6, Luke Skywalker fails in every episode, but the failure makes him so much more relatable, and it makes him so much more awesome. So in 4, he fails to save his aunt and uncle. He fails in 4 and 5, excuse me, he fails to be patient and loses the fight to Vader. And in 6, he fails again to keep his emotions in check and lashes out and hurts his dad. He brings himself back in check eventually, but he's still, for the most part, out of check for a portion of that fight. And he just, at the very end, he is able to pull himself back together, you know? That is awesome, because that one didn't break. That's relatable, and it's, in my opinion, that's what's so cool. Is that the one I just came down? I think that's the one I just came down. Let's go this way. Okay. If I remember, there may be a vent door that I'm missing. So you watch the story of episodes 4, 5, and 6 are the failures and then successes of Luke Skywalker. 1, 2, and 3, the prequel trilogy, are the same thing, but for Anakin. So in episode 1, he fails to... episode 1, he's kind of not the most prominent part, I guess, about it, but I guess he fails to comprehend the scope of things, would be my guess of that. In episode 2, he fails to keep his emotions in check. He fails to keep himself under the Jedi Code. In 3, he fails to keep his promise to the Jedi Council. And to some level, the Jedi all fail him too. Obi-Wan fails a lot. Rey doesn't fail, and that's frustrating to me. She mysteriously knew how to... She was a scavenger on a random planet, random sand planet, right? Shoot, I can't think of the names of the books. Galactic, I can't remember what they are. They're pretty good. There's a series of them. It's a Battlefront style series of books, but I can't remember what they are. Nope, he just failed to get the high ground. Should have known better. You know what's a fun thing?
Looks like the tram station, but no tram car. Wonder where this leads.
A fun fact is having the high ground in a sword fight is actually not a good thing, because the guy lower on can just slash your shins and ankles and all this other stuff, whereas you've got he's reached over you. I thought that was always a funny thing. I have the high ground should not have been a boast. That should have been a I shouldn't point that out moment. But he did. But he did. Oh, shoot. He did. I mean, he did. He failed to get the high ground. You could call it that. Then you go into episodes yet again. You go into episodes 1, 2, 3. Or sorry, excuse me. 6, 7, 8, 9. Goodness sakes. In episode 7, she's this random scavenger. She's a decently successful scavenger, but of course she's oppressed by Unkar plot, which we understand. And then she is a good enough fighter to fight off a supposedly imperial trained stormtrooper in Finn. She's able to understand through just her scavenging, her few years of scavenging. She's able to understand exactly how to bypass the compressor on the Millennium Falcon, a ship which, according to episode 5, has had a lot of personal modifications made by Han Solo. The only thing I can about Rey is that they established her as not having any family in The Force Awakens. When she's introduced, it's kind of awkward to work with a trilogy. Yeah, well, they tried to do it in a way that was inclusive, and it's okay, I guess. I kind of like the idea of the Force being only in a few people. Like, it's something that has to be trained, and you have that spark or you don't have that spark. Like, that's one of my favorite things. I get it. Like, there's varying levels of it. There's supposed to be. The Dark Nest trilogy in Legends talks about how Han had a level of it in him that was okay. But I don't see the tram switch. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the tram switch. It may not be the way to progress. So, like I said, if not, I'll swap out to another here in just a second. A lot of her backstory is a quick flight. Yeah, exactly. But it's not only that. Like, the bloodline shouldn't be what makes you powerful. The training should be what makes you powerful. The bloodline should help establish that you have the ability in the first place, right? That's my thoughts. So, like, you have the Skywalkers, and then you have the Palpatines. But Palpatine's parents weren't Force sensitive either. Like, there's a book, Darth Plagueis, which talks about Palpatine's family. And it talks about Palpatine's family not being force sensitive or any of that. They were noble. They were wealthy. They sent him off to an expensive college, where he met Plagueis, but he was never like, they weren't sensitive to the Force. He had to be trained by Plagueis, and Plagueis was trained by Tenebris, and Tenebris was, you know, so on and so forth. So I kind of like that idea of, in a world of science, there's some level of mysticism left, and that mysticism is exclusive. You know, so I don't know. Personal preference. But so yeah, and so in 7 she doesn't fail. So here's the thing, guys, real quick. I am thinking that it is that elevator, and I'm thinking that I'm just not able to get in it, and I'm pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to go. I'm fairly certain it's where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna try one thing here, which is I'm gonna try to, if I have enough, I'm gonna try to survive one heat flash in the room by consuming Bacta as my health is drained. And I'm gonna see if the elevator goes down any further. I don't think that's gonna work, though. Nope, it takes up from all the Bacta, so that's okay. Happy Star Wars Day. Can only be here for 30 minutes as I'm seeing a friend who now lives further away. Big day for that. Absolutely. No, I appreciate you for stopping in, Viddy. Thank you so much. Alright, I am going to take just a quick break to swap out games and play another one. Just because this one right here I'm hitting a little bit of a wall on, and it could just be me forgetting something. It's probably me just forgetting something, which is okay. But the idea is to showcase a couple of different Star Wars games, so I'm going to switch over to another Star Wars game, jump into that, and so I'll see you guys here in just a second. I'll get you guys some nice music and such. I don't have any stinger transitions on this theme. I made this theme for, also like the new overlay at the bottom of the screen. That was, this is actually just for Star Wars Day, but if it's popular, I'll probably keep some elements of it. You'll see, actually, I'll switch it over. I haven't, like I said, no stinger transitions, but if I go to the BRB screen here, it'll take it just a second. It should. And then boom, we get a nice be right back in the style of the Retro Alliance. So, cancel the visit with a friend, Viddy. That's funny. Which ones will you play so far? This is the first one so far. Yeah, so far this is the first one. So, is there a just a quick note, just while we're here, is there a preference for the next one? I have several, but is there a preference for the next Star Wars game, or is that why you ask, or were you just curious? If there's a preference, then that's always fun too. So no worries either way. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and turn on some music for you guys, and then we'll get a new one popped in real quick. Okay, it was my intention to give you guys some music, but sadly, I forgot to unmute that channel so I could hear it, but you guys couldn't. I apologize. Okay. So, you an Xbox player? Heavy Waves, by the way, welcome into the stream. Thank you for coming in. Are you an Xbox player? Yes, I am. I enjoy all the systems. I don't yet have a PS5. The reason I'm more on Xbox is because of I do have a Series X, and so it was kind of easier for me to play some of the games there. Let me move it back over. And that's kind of a quick move over, and then the overlay should go. There we go. So the idea of this is we can actually play... this is not the actual Force Unleashed. This is the Ultimate Sith Edition second disc, and there are 3 kind of cool levels in it that may get me killed, but I'll do it any which way. It's okay, my short attention span went elsewhere. That's okay. I think the Jedi Temple one's my favorite, so I think I'll save that for last. And I believe Tatooine is my least favorite. I'll start with that one. I like them all, but they're pretty good. So before I was, we'll do Sith Warriors, fine. Yeah. So before I went to, was talking about the, before I was talking about the Star Wars movies, I was talking about why I liked them, why I didn't like them, why I didn't care for the sequels very much, why I thought the originals were great, and then the prequels were pretty darn good. And so I said that Rey doesn't fail. She just randomly knows everything that's going on. So when it comes to her getting off the planet, she's able to outfight a stormtrooper, whether he was in sanitation or not. He was a stormtrooper who was given stormtrooper armor, right? They have they had things. They had people that didn't wear stormtrooper armor that worked on base, so he was given stormtrooper armor because he trained. He had to have, and she was able to beat him no problem without any sort of fighting experience. Then she was able to take the compressor off the Millennium Falcon, which Han had personally modified himself as per what he said in episode 5. So he knows that ship better than just about anybody else. And then so she's able to get all that done, and she's able to outforce a trained Force user and Bloodlines Force user, which is Kylo. She's able to beat him in a lightsaber duel. He's presumably been trained by Luke and by Snoke how to swing that thing, but somehow my attention span is 7 seconds. Well, that's perfectly okay. But yeah, so he's presumably been trained by... I have 25 streams open right now. My goodness. I didn't realize so many people are streaming right now. My goodness. I mean, I guess May the 4th would be a big day for that, but... That's insane how many people are streaming. Is it all Star Wars? Are they all streaming Star Wars? Or just some people just jumping on and playing their normal... whatever they normally might play. Or whatever they would play on any other day. So I'm curious. Oh, but yeah, so she doesn't fail at that. She beats him in the duel. And then we move into episode 8, and she doesn't really fail there. She gets bonked inside the head with a lightsaber once, but she doesn't really fail there. She's still able to beat the Praetorian Guard. She's still able to tie Kylo, which she shouldn't have been able to tie him. That should have been a slaughter. And then the last one, she successfully is able to kill Palpatine and outforce Kylo again. Like, why? No, not me. I was hoping to stream a Star Wars game, but I've not had the time to test my... Oh, yeah. That's understandable.
My master.
As I expected, you will proceed to the...
Fun fact, the Emperor Palpatine voice actor here is the same voice actor and body motion capture actor for the main character, Sam Witwer. Anybody who has seen the Clone Wars series, as well as Solo, will know that... well, I don't want to spoil Solo. I won't say that. But anybody who's at least seen the Clone Wars series will know that Sam Witwer is a huge voice actor in that. He's very, very, very cool.
My lord, this is Captain Barrett.
Sorry, I just stepped away. Just working and lurking. That's all right, Heavy Waves. You had asked me earlier if I'm an Xbox player, and I was saying yes. I absolutely am. We don't have a PS5 yet, so but we do have a Series X, so it's made it a little bit more. It's made it a little bit easier for us to play that. I think Super Chat is for channel who have 1,000+ subs. Probably. That's probably the case, but it's all right. If it doesn't get used, it's there. It's something to take up the space. And at least have something. I mean, it's better than blank space, I think, and maybe I can be. Maybe I'm being hopeful. I didn't know that was the requirement, that was the number, but I did know that there's some stuff I can't quite do. Maybe I'm being hopeful on it. But I appreciate you for letting me know if that is the number there, because that does tell me where I should be shooting for. And I think recent sponsor is Twitch related, but that's for the heavy hitters. No, not necessarily. In the case, the reason I decided to include a sponsor is because I do actually have, despite the fact my streams are fairly small, I actually do have some small companies that have invested in allowing me that have nice mind. No, of course not. Please do. I actually do have some small local gaming companies and gaming entities that have offered sponsorship, and so if ever I do have a piece of it that is that's sponsored by them, I want to make sure I have a space to put them in there. And when I say sponsorship, it's capital expenditure to ensure that my stream can be there, that kind of stuff. That's how I read it, but it could be for like specifically Twitch and gaming sponsors, but I do have some people that donate. And hello, you coming in? Come on in. I just started this one, but we can play. I have one that we can play in a bit together if you'd like. That's cool. You put your Xbox on the. Yes, I did. If anybody does have AR, welcome back. Let me get yours set up. Oh.
I was looking for you in the other room. I was looking for love in Alderaan places. Yeah, I got that one ready to come in here.
That was good. I like it. There we go. Is that okay? Is that too close?
That's good.
That's cool. You put your yeah I did. And please feel free to add me if you have an Xbox or you want to play online at any point in time. I'd love to. That's been my Xbox username since 2006, I think. I didn't really play online when the original Xbox was out.
Our scanners are showing your route is
Oh, if you have your I think they're here, but you can hear what's going on in here too. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to change my... I gotta hit the other button. There we go. Yeah, I thought that might be nice if somebody... I believe I have an Xbox as well, but I haven't connected in a long time. Well, if you ever do decide you want to, you're more than welcome to add me, and I'd love to play online with some of you guys. I'm gonna have a dark saber. Hold on one second. Ouch. Didn't reach it through the...
That's where those are.
Yeah, I just looked down and noticed them.
Thank you.
Add me on PSN at... I was gonna add you originally, or when we originally talked about that, the PS4 Pro we had been playing on just completely copped out. It just completely failed, and that's why I hadn't really done anything with PlayStation in a while. But I do have one back here that's working now, so I should be pretty maxed out, I think, in this. Yeah. And I think I think a driving game. I've been buying a bunch of stuff for my 360. Need a new controller, though. Yeah, 360 controllers, luckily, I mean, they retain their value, but at the same time, they have kind of been going down. There's some really good games for it. If you can find the Ultimate Sith edition of this game, this would be one I'd recommend for it, for sure. I'll see if I can add you guys later down the line. I could be in my study here for more than 30. No, I understand, but you're gonna get to see somebody you hadn't gotten to see in a while, and I think that's awesome. So I mean, definitely enjoy that. It's all good. Add me whenever. I'll add you. I'll try and see if I can't make sure I add you after the stream today, if that's okay. That way I don't forget. Oh, so we're doing Star Wars puns. You know, I could have broken through that door and got stuck behind. Not if I had a Wookiee. Really? Okay. I bought one from eBay and it's on its way. Very nice. Okay, very nice. Yeah, sadly, I have a R2-D2. I collected the 360 for a while because they did so many cool skin variants. They did an R2-D2 one and a Gears of War one, which I have both of those, but I never got the C-3PO gold controller, which I always wanted, but I could never find one in good condition. Who do I want to be? Oh, let's do this.
Of course.
Let's do this with the Darksaber there.
Ooh.
There's still some Xbox 360 games that didn't transfer over through the backwards compat program, like the TMNT game that was delisted. So they're still used for it. Yeah. So people with PS3s that had The Simpsons, I think, would be a lot the same. I once saw the name Obi-Wan. I can't remember if it's PSN or Twitter. It's a pretty funny one too. Star Wars puns. That was Thumb. I imagine Thumb would probably be one of the masters of that. Just because Thumb's very good with the puns. So now we're Darth Maul. Oh well, we only have. It didn't save the saber, but that's okay. I'm fine with that.
My lord, this is Captain Beres.
And it's ironic because the voice actor in the Clone Wars for.
Very well.
Oh, it gave him the mask voice. So the main character in this game, the main actor, body capture, everything. He's the voice of Darth Maul in the Clone Wars.
Oh.
Yeah, in the Clone Wars series.
He looks so jolly when he runs.
I know. I was thinking that too. He's like he prances, but he don't care. Yeah, he's super cool. Turtles in Time. Oh, very nice. Oh, I got stuck on a rock.
He really kicks his feet back too.
Well, he's got that force walk.
He's really like touching his butt with his feet. Oh, brutal.
I don't think Maul could use lightning. If I remember. Whoops. Someone threw that bomb. I thought, was I really gonna fall off that cliff? Because that's death. There we go. Nope. I don't like Jawas because they throw grenades all the time. Like that. Whoops. I threw a rock. You could take the grenades and throw them back at them, but I took a rock instead. These are the reason that this one's really cool is because I'm playing the quote-unquote alternate endings. But with Darth Maul, they can really... Son of a gun, these Jawas. Oh, you're fine. You survived that. You won't survive that one. There we go. My puns can be menacing. Did you hear about the new Star Wars store opening? Bad Star Wars pun. The new Star Wars store opening in town? I didn't, but if that's a pun setup, I'm gonna be upset.
That's a real thing. You have my interest.
Yeah, if it's real, but if that's not a real thing, I'm gonna be very sad.
Oh, I'm crying.
Are you really? Really?
That was good though.
I heard it was a weird remaster of the arcade instance. Okay, sorry. Dude, you guys are. But the TMNT, I didn't want to get in the middle of that one and mess the. I didn't want to interject on the conversation. I'm sorry. I'm excited for Ubisoft to support. He'll land eventually. Ubisoft is supposed to be doing a. Oh, they keep spawning out of these little.
Well, that was nice. You waited till he got up to kill him.
I'm a sportsman, if nothing else. Retro just got really happy thinking that's... I did. There's so many cool things, and like, nobody wants to carry them. Like, GameStop around here has become a memorabilia store and a merch store.
They never have anything in store.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's like, oh, we got a t-shirt, and I'm like, I don't want a t-shirt, I want a lightsaber. And they're like, yeah, we sell that online. Like, I'll just buy a custom one or something at some point, I'm sure. That store was a New Hope. Really, Viddy? That's really good. Oh, man.
See, I'm just saying, if we would have gone with my impulse buy and gotten a blow-up couch, we could have, like, had a projector outside, been, like, outside on a blow-up couch watching, like, I don't know, any of them.
I think that would be...
Probably finishing Solo.
I would love it. As soon as we get a Pico projector, I think we should absolutely do that,
That sounds like a really nice way to spend, you know, this day.
I think that would be awesome. I'd love to do that.
Next May.
Next May we'll do...
Next May the 4th.
Next May the 4th. I know what you meant. No, next May the 4th we should do that. I think that'd be awesome. I'd love to do that. We should use... We saw the canopy that it had. Get the canopy.
Yeah.
And have the... and then have the... Yeah, that way we don't have any sunlight washing it.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think you don't... okay, sorry. Okay, I see what you're saying. I do want to do... I am going to leave the KOTOR games out of... I can't remember. Was it? Yeah, it's left. Okay, cool. I am going to leave the KOTOR games out of the May 4th... Whoa! May 4th gameplay, because I do intend to play those games on stream. I put a poll up, and I think a lot of you guys who participated, or at least talked to me about it, were very positive about if I played the game, you'd be willing to sit through it and watch it and talk with me, and I think that'd be awesome. So, Sniper.
Did I tell you I taught my dad the word "yeet" today?
Yeah,
I had to I had to spell it for him and everything for him to understand it.
I can't wait for him to. I can't wait to hear him start using it.
It would be so funny. He'd just be like, "Oh, you yeeted that guy right out of there," like real dad-like.
What are you gonna be? I saw you yeet. Oops. What are you, yeeters? I see him making up something like that and do it. He's funny. I can't wait to hear him use it. Let's see. At least I may have a free day then to see a KOTOR stream. I'd like that. I know I still have to finish Banjo-Tooie, but May the 4th warranted a break in stream. You should try to remake my first playthrough of KOTOR. I can't do that, Tank. I can't. I don't think I can play that poorly. I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you.
Ooh,
no, so
shade.
He actually did. No, he actually did some stuff I couldn't. He actually did some really cool stuff where he got was able to go through doors and stuff. Which is pretty neat. It's actually speedrunners actually do it.
Oh, cool.
But I'm giving them flack. When you're streaming that weird Star Wars Connect game with the dance mode, I have that. I just don't have a Connect set up. I liked it. I didn't play the dance mode, but I liked the game. When you're streaming the weird... wait. Do we get to choose what character class you play as? Yeah, sure. I think that's a great idea. I'll let you pick. Before I play it, I can put the poll up for class, and I can also... Here comes some Gamorreans. Go away, Gamorrean. I can... Oh, he poked. He pokes. Quit. Okay. I can also... I mean, you can also pick if you want. I'll let you pick the... I think it would be nice if I did, but you can only play it one way or the other. Well, you can actually technically play KOTOR 3 ways, but I'll let you pick the... Oh, I'll have to crush you again in Halo, maybe. Kind of feel bad how many times I beat you. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. You're definitely a better Halo player than I am, for sure. But yeah, if you want, I'll probably put whether... I don't know, and Viddy, you might be an insight on this since you asked, but would it be better for you guys for me to put a poll up and ask, or would you guys rather me just ask on the day of the stream? I'm a little concerned if I ask on the day of the stream that I know some people kind of bleed in as they are available, and I wouldn't want people to feel like that they missed out on their chance to vote because of not making it to the stream at a specific time or any of that. So What I might do is I may put a oh yes, a poll in case I'm not there. Yeah, I have to choose between Scoundrel and Scout. I'll think about it. Okay, okay. Well, I won't tell you that. I won't tell anybody what I normally play as, just to ensure that there's no bias on that. And then also, what I'll do is I'll do a poll for whether or not I play through, whether or not you guys want me to play through as light or dark. I'll do that as well. I have some time. I'll make them short polls, but I have some. I have to finish Banjo-Tooie, so it'll be a little bit of time before I start KOTOR. KOTOR will be the next game unless something else pops up. You know, if you could get in Discord soon so I can finish it, you can have this kind of stuff in that. Chat? In that? I don't understand. I know I need to get into that. I didn't get to that one because it was super busy, but I do need to get back with you. You may be a better Halo player, but can you crush a human's throat with 2 throwing cards? Right. That's, well, yeah, I mean, I guess. He does, to be fair, he does do the card thing too, but not quite like I do, I guess. Not bad, but I'm thinking about doing a, would it be okay to do a light and dark? Would that be a good idea, or you guys feel like that, because you can't play through as both. You either have the light or the dark ending. There is a neutral ending, but it's so hard to get. Oh, polls. Oh, that's a good idea.
Sir, Garandan has reported seeing 2 such droids in Mos Eisley.
Speaking of polls, I'm also asking as many people as I can for the lists for their showcase, and that is also my cue to leave. May the 4th be with you all. Okay, fair enough. I think I sent you mine. Mine should be in your inbox, and hopefully you've looked through it and it works out. Retro, if you don't teach me to fight crime with a pack of cards, then I'm unsubbing. Yeah. I mean, I can... Whoops. Okay, guys, go. Friggin'... I had no time. I'm gonna get these unlimited force things, though, real quick. Here we go. I'm gonna shock... I'm just gonna electrocute the heck out of it. This is working better than I thought. They got stuck on the bones. So normally a Gamorrean comes over here and knocks the crud out of you, but it doesn't work that way in here. Your lightsaber does a lot more damage, though, just if you're curious. But I'm gonna use these first because they go invincibility. Ha ha! Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, that wasn't what I meant to do at all. Here we go. Should be able to I think I get to steer him, or maybe this one just takes him down. You can't do anything with throwing cards when I make him play 52 pickup. I've learned to throw cards with a great amount of accuracy and power. I gotta head out, guys. Have a good night. See you later. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, we'll see you too, AR and Viddy, both of you. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Boy.
Wait, what happened here?
You moved a rock.
Oh, cool. I did something. Okay. I can't remember what... I think I just go out the door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just lift it. Yeah, for a lot of people... there's a lot of... No. There's a lot of good people have shown up today to support the stream. I really appreciate it. AR, Heavy Waves, Zombie, Heaps, Thumb, Tank. All you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for showing up and showing support on it. I know May the 4th, I mean, it's not probably the most novel or original concept to play Star Wars games on May 4th, but man, is it fun. So, I just appreciate everybody for showing up and being willing to talk with me and watch me do this. It's a lot of fun. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. I think these are Weequay. Are those Weequay? Yep. I don't know what those are. I don't remember them. There's nothing in here, is there? Nope. I'm gonna take it like a champ. Okay, hold on. Let's do that, and then take this turret out that way. I don't think I can make a lightning bomb. Here we go. Dang it. That noise also is not the noise that a Gamorrean makes. That's an Acklay noise from episode 2. See the nerddom? You see the depths of the nerddom? Up. I love how I wait there for just a second and he's like, poke. I didn't mean to pause it there. I meant to do something, but I wouldn't pause it. Those things aren't locks either, I don't think. Those are just, they talk with you. There we go.
Ooh, that was cool.
Yeah, I wish you could get a double-bladed saber in this, but you can't. Can't do it. Okay. I don't remember this one like I thought I did. I thought this was something else. I'm okay with it. It's pretty cool. Games, Mario, and Comic RS. I love Star Wars. I love this channel. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in, and also thank you for that. That's a tremendous compliment.
This channel loves you.
Well, that's not untrue at all either. I mean, it's all about the people. It's all about having fun with people. I mean, good people. Let's knock that out of commission real quick. Sir? They're trying to reach you about your extended warranty.
Oh,
I think I told you guys that's a thing Anna's been doing and I love it.
Oh my gosh. I can't stop doing it.
May the 4th be with us. Always. I like that.
May the 4th be with us all. Just make it really culty.
But I could be. I had a guy I worked with as really good guy, 60-year-old gentleman, and that was his way to, that was legitimately his way of saying goodbye. He would I mean, he wasn't even a big Star Wars fan, but his way of saying goodbye was "May the Force be with you," and then there was no goodbye. It was just that.
I feel like people like that, they know something that I don't, that like I should know, like that I want to know.
That,
I don't know.
Like that Jedi can.
They got some kind of knowledge
like,
up in there.
Like that you can actually be a Jedi if you want.
Like I mean,
you got a 60-year-old You got a 60-year-old someone telling you "May the Force be with you," but they don't know Star Wars. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. I already tear this. I tore that door down. Okay, I don't guess I need to really tear the.
He poked.
He did. I poked back. Okay. Pretty awesome. You guys have the Darth Maul skin for this. Yeah. So this is we are playing the Ultimate Sith edition of this. So that there are in the Ultimate Sith edition you got all the skins. You got all the crystals, and you also got 3 additional levels with extra endings that weren't available in the original. You could also you were able to eventually buy them in on the store. This is the Steelbook version, just because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I nerded out and got it, but and so this is one of the 3 bonus levels you got with it, and one of the 3 bonus endings comes with it as well.
Why'd you take down the trash can?
I didn't mean to. His name.
You just chopped him right up.
He
didn't do nothing but hold trash.
He's not a trash droid. That's not what he does. He's made out of trash cans, but he's called a gong droid. Oh man. I do like gong droids though. Yeah, well thank you though. Darth Maul is one of our absolute favorites. If we go into like the movies,
true story.
He's definitely one of the. I don't know. For me, sheesh. Maul's awesome. He's in my, but he has to go into my top 5.
You will do no such
just because I know I read all the books and stuff. Actually, I have this version of my Xbox 360, but got the discs, but only got the discs because the collector's boxing was too expensive. I understand that. It's hard to come by. I was lucky that I bought it back in that day. You look at this little gonk droid. This is what they did in the episode 4. because you can actually...
Oh no.
Yeah. They
hate it.
They did it. I'm not gonna do it again. They did it in episode 4, but I don't like it either.
So sad.
It is. I mean, he doesn't like... Yeah. I don't like it either. What did I do here? Hold on.
I don't know.
Yeah, the collectors...
Oh no.
I got this back in the... Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. The collector stuff, I got... Like I said, I was lucky to get back in the... When it came... I was getting it... I got it at launch. That's the only reason why I was able to. At that time, it was luckily a... Oh, I just lift the thingy. Okay. And so it was reasonable, but I mean, sometimes if you catch things outside a launch window, it just gets tough. Oh, this feels like Qui-Gon Jinn all over again. Oh shoot! Oh no, I know what this is. I don't like him.
Mega Stormtrooper.
Yeah, kinda. It's like a Dark Trooper. I shared this stream to my Twitter. I hope you all follow back. Oh well, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're so sweet.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're always excited to follow good channels that deal with games, retros, gaming, and retro things like comics.
And Mario.
And Mario's awesome. I'd definitely be happy to check out your stuff. I think that'd be awesome. Okay, I'm in some real trouble if I can't get out of here pretty quick.
They sound like Godzilla.
Yeah, they do. Lightning's much more effective on them, but it's not perfect. This might be where the first death happens.
Ah, you got this.
Maybe.
You're fine.
I mean, kind of not. Oh shoot! There it was.
Get up, Tiger.
Do it. You got this. Stand up for what you believe in.
Stand up.
Okay, luckily it just starts me right here. I wasn't supposed to fight those other ones, but I messed it up. I died. I did it. Oh, dang it. He starts off with a ray to the face. Alright, let's just shock him from back here where the sniper's having trouble hitting me. Come on over. Come on. Alright. Yeah, I should have done that in the first place, huh?
Yeah.
There's some more. Here's the other one. Come on, second trooper. Uh-oh. Another one. Dang it. He had the power of air conditioner on his side.
No.
Dang it. They're not going to be further down the hall. They can't come in here, though, I don't think. Son of a gun, that one. You do that again. Do it again. Do it again. I think I can grab it. I can't. Can I push it back? No.
Well, I mean...
It homes in on you, too. You can't push it back. I thought you could push it back. Alright, well.
Well...
Dang it.
Death count is 2.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I won't forget.
Oh, no, I don't imagine you will. That's okay. Dang it.
Round 3. Fight.
Fight. F-O-Y-T. Fight. I told you. I told you. You do that. I love it. The fight. Oh, I didn't see those. I could do that too. Well, you son of a gun with this already. Not if I freeze you in place with lightning. Well, at least you're keeping the tradition of Maul getting wrecked. I don't know if he didn't always get wrecked. He got wrecked a few times, but I don't honestly think that he got all that wrecked. Ooh, this. Okay, damage increased. This will help. I know what I need to do. That wasn't it. I need to remember how to do it firstly. It's a
To break the shield.
it's like a big it's a bigger move. Not that one. It's kind of like that one, but it's not that one.
Pretty cool.
It's this, I think. There it is. I didn't remember how to do that. It's been a while. Ah, don't give me the hug. Is that a yeah, it is. Check this out.
What? fault.
I didn't see that compactor back there. Quit it, you guys. Party's over.
Go home.
Mace Windu. Okay, hold on, wait. I gotta figure this out. Lightning bomb to you. Just throw you.
You get a lightning.
Is what I was thinking.
You get a lightning bomb.
And then you can... He got cut in half and turned into a spider, and now you get more wrecked than that. Well, he can't... but he made it. That's the whole point. He made it back. He did good. We're gonna break the doors.
Why don't you get all the loot?
I did.
No, you didn't.
What loot did I miss?
There was something shiny and gold.
You can't have shiny gold things. We're evil.
I'm gonna show you the playback of this later and show you the little loot you missed.
Nah, it won't be. He'll be fine. He'll be out. Quit throwing grenades, Jawas. No, you're probably right. I probably missed something. It's probably a Jedi holocron I missed. Honestly. Dang, what is the radius of these? Okay. I gotta remember, I think I'm supposed to... Well, that's good. I'm in no... Oh, but you are. You guys are. You come out of there.
I need a way out of this room, Proxy.
We can't go in the Jawa hole, though.
Perhaps if you could raise me to the scanner's line of sight, I might have enough power.
Oh, I see, I see. I forgot. Here we are.
That security eye is programmed to recognize only the Hutt's authorized personnel.
Okay, he's trying to tell me something. Tell me, Proxy.
Master,
The sacrifice.
to the scanner's line of sight, I might have enough power.
Yeah, I'll do it in a second. I gotta kill these things.
That security eye is programmed to recognize only the Hutt's authorized personnel.
Okay, there we go. I need you to go away. I'm needing him to hologram for me. There we go. He hologrammed for me. He's a piggy now.
Thank you, Proxy.
Certainly, Master. It was so good to work.
Oh.
Well, we'll see you later, bud. Whoops. I forgot that there was the fire. Don't laugh at me.
Oh, no. No laughing.
You laughed at me. Alright. Alright, let's see here. I remember the crushers are bad news here. It's not an uber fast. Oh, there was another. I didn't see that one.
Double firepower. Oh, no, you are real. Nope, you got this.
Here it is. Stop. Thank you.
Oh. I'm real invested.
This is the wrecked version of Maul here. It's very difficult.
How are you alive?
Barely. That's the same question that Maul gets asked on a frequent basis. Let's just stop and collect ourselves for a second. Okay.
I see the light.
Yeah, there's no healing thing. But there's a hole. Down we go.
My lord, we seem to be losing here. Appears to be jamming transmission.
That's okay. We know who it is. We know who's jamming the transmission. Have you ever wondered what would happen? Well, you'll see. You'll see.
Quite a mess you made of the place. Your head's worth a lot of credits.
Australian?
So,
Yeah, New Zealand.
It back to Jabba now.
This wasn't the one I was thinking, but it's okay. It's good. He's the Tamara Morrison, the guy that plays him, is a New Zealander.
Gotcha.
They made it. That one wasn't Tamara Morrison. That was D. Bradley Baker. I'm pretty darn sure. But they decided to make him match the voice of Jango from episode 2, and all the other clones as well. So, that is pretty cool.
Cool, yeah.
No, don't. Fire and lightning. He's actually decently hard, though, because the fire does a bunch of damage, and you can't lightsaber through the shield. You can, however, shock to the... Whoops. You can shock to the shield. I need the Gamorreans to give me life. Alright. Nope. There it is. There's some life. There's some health. Makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I don't remember what the red means, but I know it's bad. Wait. This guy's still trying to get back inside. He's like, no, there's a red horned guy out here, and it's scary.
I mean, guys, it's not funny.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like this anymore. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, I can't grab him. You can grab some of them. I just couldn't grab that one. Dang it. Dang it.
Oh, no. You know it's fine. Sweet dodge. Well,
almost. Why'd you jinx it?
You can't run forever.
I'm not running. I'm right above you.
I see the Emperor's dog has teeth.
Something like that. I hope I can get some extra health while you're wigging out with your jetpack back there.
no way. Wow.
I stab. What's the wow for?
That was just really good. I thought I would have easily died. Like,
thank you.
That was impressive.
Thank you very much. I thought you were making fun of me.
No, that was really good.
Did I not hit the button on time? I guess not. Can you see a Darth Maul doing this? And the quarterback is toast. Bless you. Bless you. Ah. Okay.
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to do that.
Here we go.
I have waited many years to destroy the real Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Your father wanted you to have this when you were older, but your uncle wouldn't allow it.
So why is the lightsaber blue but the glow from it green?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, seriously, hold on, watch, hold on.
Hold on, I'm gonna shock an old man here.
See that?
Oh, I don't know. I see what you're saying, yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I don't get it either. Yeah, that wasn't even close. So this is the fight that I remembered happening. I was gonna say, what would you imagine this fight to go like? But they actually did do this fight or a fight like this in the canon. I don't want to spoil though. Oh no, you don't. Nope, not having it. Also, my lightning gets to be purple when yours is messed up. I hope you're in the fire. Wait, nope. Oh, I blew us both up. I'm sorry. I didn't notice that through the stream. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is on that, but it's... Nope, get me out of the fire. Oh, I'm backwards. Use mind trick. It won't do him any good. Because I still have lightning. Oh, he got me. It did him good. His life was almost done too, though. Did you see that?
Yeah, he was pretty low.
I'll try one more time and then we can jump into one more if you want to. Just a quick one.
Oh, well, you can keep going. I gotta get back into the painting.
Oh, I'm about ready to. I'm about to probably wrap it down. Actually, it's been a decent.
Wrapping it down.
It's been decent, but it's been decently long as well. And I know a lot of people are having to go and do stuff for their days, and so I would like to. I'd like for them to be able to do that.
Looks like you have the high ground again.
Why do you serve such an evil cause?
You don't know what I do. Whoops. Whoops, I shock boxes on the weekend. There we go. You hear that thumbstick. I hope you don't, because I try to noise gate it out, but if you do hear that thumbstick in there, I was going at it.
Going ham.
Master will betray you.
Still going to use this button. Mind Trick is frustrating. Because it messes all your controls up. Also, why are these training remotes deadly? You wouldn't have let Luke train with them if they were deadly. Go away, you guys. Look at all of them. Do you see them?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. There. Oh. I got this. I don't know why I'm running out of force power.
Oh no.
I'm afraid we're not finished yet.
Well, no, I have to do this cool move first. Just a Josh passing through. Hey, Josh. Thanks for stopping by, seeing the May the 4th stream. I appreciate it very much.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
Okay. He said, if you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. That might shock your ghost. Dang those unblockable attacks. Again, though. He's blocking that. He didn't block that one. Oh, I can't hit him. I forget I can't hit him with the lightsaber. That's why. I only can use the non-physical attacks. Oh, and I can't apparently push him when he's doing that. Because I don't know why. I can't hit him with the lightsaber. Dang it. Can I throw boxes at you, though, in the Force? In the world of the Force? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, boxes still hurt ghosts. These are ghost boxes, though. They're special. Dang it with that. Wait. He's a lot harder as a ghost, I'll give him that. Quit the box. Okay, now I'm gonna throw the box at him. Oh wait, no, I'll throw him. See you later. Oh! I don't have a lot of force power, so this is actually a fairly tough fight. It's more me dodging than anything. Like that, but not like that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it.
You could have been a powerful Jedi.
He never got the chance. I'll still figure out what the lightning button is. It's that one. Oh shoot. This should be putting you pretty close. There we go. What was supposed to happen those for? Oh, there we go. I can pass through you. Oh, you just make his spirit disappear, but he's still got a little life on the spirit thing.
Run.
Now, what would have happened to Han and Chewie and them? and that's the alternate. That's the alternate ending for the Tatooine part of things. This was all, of course, this was in 2007, so well before the sequel trilogy even got thought of. That was, that wouldn't be for another 8 years. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap the stream down here. I appreciate everybody who stopped in. There was a lot of people who stopped in. Josh, Sean, Heavy Waves, Thumb, Viddy, AR, Heaps, Zombie, all of you who stopped in and said hi. Comics, what is it? Mario Comics Video Games and More, I think, which I'd like to go take a look at. But I really appreciate everybody for stopping in and being here for the May the 4th stream. It was a fun little stream. It was just doing some Star Wars games, and I hope everybody else enjoyed it. Let me get us moved over to the ending screen there. It'll take just a second. I don't have any stinger transitions on this one, so it's not quite as fancy. But I'll get you guys some music, and then we'll wind it all down. We'll quit it there. And like I said, thanks everybody for stopping by, and May the 4th be with you.
Bye.